Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Gleacy.
And I'm Al.
And here at Forever I Do, we brag, y'all.
We brag?
Yes, we build relationships according to God. So, what do we talk about today?
Well, behind us are 3 cups. Each cup represents a relationship. So we have a question for you all out there. Are you pouring into your relationships? And are your relationships pouring into you? Now you might say, well, if I pour out, my cup's not full. So what happens to my cup? Like, what happens to me if I continue to give to my relationship, if I continue to pour out into my relationships? How do I actually get full? Glad you asked, actually.
Yes.
Because the more you pour out, the more space you give God to pour in. And when God pours in, He doesn't just pour to the brim. He actually pours until there's no room to receive.
Yeah.
As the word says, He wants to open up the doors until, again, we don't have enough room to receive.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we want to ask you, are you pouring into your relationships, and are your relationships pouring into you?
Mm-hmm.
The key is this. First, P. What is the P stand?
Your relationships have to be purposeful.
Yes, you want your relationships to be for a purpose and on purpose.
Oh, that's good.
You want to be pursuing purpose, and you want your relationships to help propel you towards that purpose. If your relationships are anchors and they're just holding you down or pulling you backward, then they aren't healthy. They aren't good for you. Again, your relationship should be for a purpose and on purpose.
Yes.
So that you can reach your purpose.
Yeah.
Everybody has a God-given purpose, and you want that to be fulfilled within your relationships.
Okay.
The next is the O.
Yes, so your relationships have to be open and transparent.
Yes, the best relationships are those where you can be yourself.
Yes.
You can be open and transparent and be completely who you are. Who wants to be in relationships where you have to wear a mask? Because pretty soon what happens is, in every relationship, you wear a different mask. So you're one person with this group of people or friends, you're another person with family, you're another person at work, and pretty soon you lose who you really are, who God created you to be. You want to be able to be open and transparent in every relationship. You want to be your authentic self in every relationship. If you can't be transparent in your relationships, again, you need to reevaluate them, and you need to actually ask yourself, are they serving a purpose?
Yeah.
So the next is the U.
Yeah. The U stands for we're moving on up.
Yes. You want to be moving up
Yes.
in your relationships. Just as we showed you the cup. Like when you aren't full, God pours into you. The more you pour out, the more space He has to pour in.
Yeah, that's
and
so good.
as He's pouring in, you're moving closer to Him. God's not in front of you. He's up. He's over us, watching down on us, and we want to continue to move upward towards Him. We want to be more like Him. The more we pour out of ourselves, the more He can pour in of Him, and the more like Him we can be. You want your relationships, again, to give you the space to move upward. You want people surrounding you that's helping you achieve that purpose, that openness and that transparency, so that you can receive healing, and again, to help you move upward closer to Him.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly is the R.
Yes, your relationships have to be reliable.
Yes, you want to be able to depend on not just God, but your friendships. Those that you hold close to you, you want to know that when I'm pursuing purpose, they're cheering me on. When I'm open and transparent, I'm finding healing and I'm moving upward. And they aren't sharing my openness, my transparency, my purpose outside of the confines of that friendship. You want to know that they're reliable so that they aren't just preying on you, they're praying for you. Again, the key is you don't want relationships that are preying on you. You want them to be praying for you. P-R-E-Y, P-R-A-Y. The relationships that are praying for you are the ones that's going to help you move outward, to help you to grow. They're going to, again, hold those things dear to you, dear to them. And they're going to go to God with them, not go to the corner of the room to talk about you. Now you walk into the room and people looking at you differently or looking at you funny. You want those relationships, again, being with people that are going to pray for you, that are going to go to God on your behalf, and that together you can grow, together you can pursue purpose, together you can find healing, together you can move upward, and together you can depend on each other.
Yeah, that's so.
So again, you want those relationships, again, to help you pursue purpose, to be open and transparent so that you can heal, to be moving upward, and to be reliable. And the key is, as we were talking about these cups, those that are pouring into you, those are your mentors. Again, you have to have them in your life. You have to have those kind of friendships. Those that you are pouring into, those are the ones that you are mentoring. You're sharing what you were given with them. Again, getting empty so that God can fill you. So it's important to have those mentor relationships and those relationships that you mentor others.
Yeah.
Again, it's a reciprocal thing here. Who's in your tribe? Who's pouring into you?
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to hear more from us, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so on Sundays when we post our new video, you get notified. We'll see you guys in our next video.
Brag on it.